Welcome to latest world news.
Amman, Syrian jets bombed on Saturday rebel-held eastern areas close to the border with Iraq under the control of the Islamic State in Iraq and the Levant, killing and injuring dozens in stepped-up raids against the militant group since its Iraqi offshoot made stunning gains in northern Iraq. 5 raids killed at least 16 people and injured dozens more when bombs hit residential areas in the town of Mahassan, just over 100 kilometers, 60 miles, from Iraq, a day after tribal elders in the town along the Euphrates River pledged allegiance to ISIL. The Syrian branch of the hardline Islamists, whose stated aim is to create a strict Islamic State straddling national borders, took over the town of Mahassan along with the Al-Bilal and Abu Omar, in the latest advance in eastern Syria adjoining territory the Al-Qaeda splinter has seized in Iraq. Syrian fighter jets were seen taking off from the rebel-besieged Deir al-Zur military airport to bomb several areas under the control of ISIL, and witnesses and activists said areas near the border with Iraq close to the city of Abu Kamal were bombed. Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's forces want to punish towns such as Mahassan for their support of ISIL. This bombing campaign is lending a hand to help Iraqi Shiite leader Maliki, Iraqi Prime Minister, to destroy ISIL after its victories, said Abdullah al-Mashar, an ISIL sympathizer from the town of Mahassan, by Skype. The hardline Islamist group, which has been involved in fighting rival insurgents for months to consolidate its grip on the oil-rich Deir al-Zur province on the border with Iraq, is staging an offensive to capture the remaining parts of the province it still does not control. Opposition sources say their next targets are Shu'ail, Ma'in and Abu Kamal, towns closer to the Syria border and now in the hands of rival Islamist groups, to allow ISIL to stretch territorially to Iraq, where family and tribal ties overlap. ISIL already controls almost 70% of the Deir al-Zur region, according to some rebel sources. Although some towns have been seized after deadly battles with rival groups, other tribal towns have been won over by ISIL without a fight through a mixture of coercion and corrupt leaders. Deir al-Zur is a prime prize for ISIL with its rich resource of oil and grains silos, which it wants to further its goal, said Abdul Ahir, a resident of Deir al-Zur contacted on Skype, referring to its mission of carving out an Islamic State. Their aim is to link these areas with Iraq's Anbar, he added.